Yo, how's it going, fam? Hope everybody's doing great. Mauricio back with you guys on another lesson. Today we're going to be going over how to find a point of interest. Now, this is very important because a point of interest is going to help you identify where you should be looking into the market and why you should be looking into the market. Later on, we'll go ahead and go a little bit more in depth as far as getting to lower time frame, get that more precise entry based off that point of interest. But before we get started, as always, do me a quick favor and gently hit that like button so we can go ahead and provide more information and more topics on smart money concept. So going into this, I'm going to explain to you guys on GBP USD. Now, GBP USD is a very, very volatile pair, which in this case scenario, you will be able to see it move a lot in the London session, as well as you will be able to see it move a lot on New York session. Now, one thing I want you to take in consideration are going to be tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms. Now, a tweezer top or tweezer bottom is typically identified as two specific candles, and those two specific candles are more likely going to be around the same length and overall same type of volume. Okay, so for example, right here we have two candles, right? We can see this candle is a little bit more to the downside. So therefore, this would be considered like a tweezer top, okay? And typically, you're gonna be looking for these tweezer tops on the top of the market, okay? You want to be able to see that this bearish candle is either the same width and length or a little bit further more than the previous candle. Therefore, it's showing you that there is momentum, there's volatility, there is volume inside that candle itself. Now, the opposite of this is going to be exactly this right here. So this is going to be a tweezer bottom. Now, in these tweezer bottoms and tweezer tops, it will help you identify potential structure, which is very, very important to understand what structure really is. And we're going to go more in depth in that later on in the future, which is a little bit going towards complex structure, right? Complex pullbacks. Very, very important. I'll show you guys that in the next video. But for now, let's focus on points of interest. I'm not going to go too much in depth, but I want to show you guys exactly how this works. So once you're able to find these tweezer tops or tweezer bottoms, you understand that these areas are going to be areas in the market where you're typically going to be looking for market to come and retrace into. As you can see, market goes to the upside, comes back down and retraces specifically to that area. Going into the zone, once you go ahead and mark this down on lower time frames, such as the 5-minute or the 3-minute, you will start to identify certain movements inside the market. And one of the things that I like to pay attention to a lot is going to be my divergence. Now, as you can see, in this specific time, okay, you'll be able to see a market is moving to the downside right here and market is moving to the upside over here. Therefore, we understand that this point of interest is a very, very good valid point of interest because there's a lot of volume wanting to start push to the upside, okay? And I'm gonna go more in depth with points of interest as far as how to identify the order flow, how to identify if it's a proper point of interest in the next videos. But for now, I want you guys to spot this tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms. Backtest this a lot, okay? Go through it, look at the 1 hour time frame, look for those tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms, do a line on it, and once you do a line on it, go ahead and look at the 5-minute time frame when it taps into that line. Is it getting you divergence or is it not giving you divergence? Once you're able to identify this, then we'll go over to the next point, which is a couple confirmations, and not just that, but be able to identify and understand what a complex pullback is, so that way you know where the order flow of the market is moving. So for now, backtest this. Let me know in the comments below if you saw some similarity as far as the market testing those areas and then skyrocketing to the upside or plummeting to the downside. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Bye-bye.